Hi YouTube, this is Forever aka Beautiful Black Princess. I want you to know that at no time ever is abuse okay. Many times we find ourselves in a relationship that may seem okay, but in actuality they are not. If you find yourself with self-doubt, there may be some underlying causes as to the self-doubt. You need to question your relationship. If that self-doubt surfaces because of the way you are being treated by another person, at no time is abuse okay. Many times people want to be in a relationship so bad that they stay in an unhealthy relationship. If a person is not treating you the way you should be treating you, then that is emotional abuse. Emotional abuse is the worst kind of abuse there can be because it's internal. It wounds the spirit. It injures who you are. So if you are experiencing emotional abuse, that is a sign that your relationship is unhealthy and it is abusive. You need to ask yourself, why do I need to be in this relationship so bad? Why do I stay in this relationship? What is it about me and my self-worth that I don't feel that I will allow another person to treat me this way? You need to ask yourself, what are the signs that I need to look for? What are the signs of an abusive relationship? What can help me identify, am I in a healthy or unhealthy relationship? One of the signs that can help you determine is whether the partner you are with is healthy or unhealthy influence in your life would probably be, well, your partner feels that his opinion is superior than others, including yours. He insists that his way is the only way, that the way you are doing things is not the way things should be. He may make comments like, you know what, when I was with Janice did this things that way. She did this way, she cooked this way, but you know what, only you do it that way. He makes you feel like the whole world does things one way and you're the exception, that you don't do anything the way he does in the whole wide world, so your way is wrong. That is emotional abuse. That is a tactic that is designed to make you feel inferior, to doubt yourself, that injures your self-worth. Your partner is extremely opinionated and he is critical about others. Well, he may be a racist. He's critical about other people and their behaviors. He's unable to listen to opinions that differ from his own. Well, that is a bad sign. That's an unhealthy sign. That is a red flag. Because in a relationship, you need a person that can be diverse. The person that can accept you and accept your position. Say, okay, I feel differently, but I respect you as a human being. I respect your opinion. Even though your opinion is different than mine, but I respect you because I love you. Your partner always have trouble at work. Well, that means he doesn't have a job. He can't keep a job. There's always problems on the job. There's always people that bothers him. He comes home from work and says, you know what? So-and-so did this and that and the other, but he never accepts responsibility for things that happen at work. Your partner disregards laws, social customs, and interfere with your own personal growth, and presses you when you want to go to church. When you're Christian, you play music, your music, and he says, oh, not that again. Or if you're a Christian and he says, and you say, well, I'm going to pray, and he says to you, well, what prayer to what God? There's no God. You know, that is emotional abuse as well, because even though a person may have different views from ours, they should be accepting of who you are. And when a person does not accept you and your beliefs, that's emotional abuse. And what that serves to do is undermine your self-esteem. Because remember, his way or her way is the highway. Your partner is self-centered, rude, and considerate, and inconsiderate. Always expects you to answer the door or the telephone. He always expects you to answer when he's being summoned. He constantly interrupts you when you're on the telephone with your family. Let's say, hypothetically speaking, you get a phone call from your sister or your brother, and during that conversation, he turns the television up. A person that turns the television up on you when you are on a personal phone call does not respect you. Again, that is a form of emotional abuse. Your partner is jealous. He's jealous of the time that you spend with your friends and your family. He becomes angry when you're spending time, or if you're away from home, he calls you on the phone and says to you, when are you coming home? How come dinner is always late? When in fact, he could feed himself. That again is a form of emotional abuse. That is a form of bondage. It's unhealthy. Your partner feels threatened and completely shut down when you pursue your personal growth and your desires. For example, I like making YouTube videos. I do. But if, in fact, my partner came up right now and said to me, oh, I'm so tired of you making those stupid YouTube videos. Where's dinner? How come you on that computer all day? Or how come you making these videos? Or you're putting too many videos on YouTube. The thing about it is that if your husband sits in the garage all day or at his desk all day and his life is full with things that he likes to do, he should be equally thrilled when you're on a project that you're doing that you enjoy. So your relationship is unhealthy if your mate does not respect you when you're doing things with your life that increases your personal growth. So if you have a mate that is in school, you should be supportive of that person when they're in school.